Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really high-octane playbook that's absolutely going to change how you look at YouTube audience targeting. We're laying out the absolute best-kept secrets for targeting that super coveted, high CPM United States audience. And honestly, the best part? We're going to break down exactly how the pros do it without spending a single dime on ads. No way, right? But it's true. So if you've ever felt completely stuck trying to reach a Western audience from literally half a world away, well, you're in the exact right place. Let's get into it.
It's pretty fascinating to look at the motivation behind the strategy we're breaking down today. The creator actually went out of pocket and bought a $100 course out of just sheer frustration, because all the free advice out there, it just wasn't cutting it. But get this, even that paid course didn't have a solid step-by-step system. So through a ton of trial, error, and intense platform testing, they just figured the whole shebang out themselves. What you're getting in this explainer is that premium, hard-won system entirely for free. Zero heavy price tag attached.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is your roadmap to cracking the US audience code. We'll start with the Gmail secret, move to channel optimization, then algorithm priming, perfect timing, and finally wrap up with an AI voiceover bonus. Now, skipping even one step here kind of ruins the whole system, so stick with me. All right, part one, the Gmail secret, or avoiding the Indian number trap. So like I said, this entire system has to be followed sequentially. The very first, absolutely critical hurdle pops up right when you're creating your new Google account. You're going to enter your name and date of birth like normal, but when it asks for a phone number, stop. Seriously, do not enter anything. Putting in an Indian phone number instantly ties that Gmail to India, and bam, your US targeting is ruined right out of the gate. And, well, obviously you can't use a US number if you don't live there, right? So skipping the phone number entirely is the master trick here. It leaves the account's geographical origin completely ambiguous. Okay, so once you've got that ambiguous, number-free Gmail account set up, do absolutely nothing with it. Yep, you heard me. Leave it completely dormant for 1 to 2 days. Guys, this is a massive insider secret. If you create a brand new email without a phone number and then immediately spin up a YouTube channel, you're basically guaranteeing a trip to YouTube's internal spam filters. That is exactly what triggers that dreaded 0 views glitch, where your videos just literally don't get pushed out at all. So patience here is absolutely your ultimate weapon. Moving right along to part 2, channel optimization, or how to fool the algorithm safely. So the crucial point is, to safely set up your channel's architecture for success, you'll first want to use tools like ChatGPT to draft a really robust 1,000+ word SEO-optimized channel description. Oh, and definitely make sure you're using high-quality branding for your logo and banner too. Then, hop into your YouTube Studio settings and make 3 very specific tweaks. First, set your country of residence to the United States. Next, make sure your category perfectly matches your niche, like, say, pets and animals. And finally, set your video language to English US. Now, will setting your country to the US magically bring in a massive audience if your content isn't good? Well, no. But setting the country gives you that absolutely vital initial algorithmic boost. It tells YouTube's recommendation engine exactly where it should start testing your content. Now, I know exactly what you're thinking, because this is a huge fear for creators trying this out. If I say I live in the US, is my AdSense PIN, the actual physical mail I need to get paid, going to be sent to some fake US address? Honestly, the answer is a relieving no. You only need a US-targeted YouTube channel. Your Google AdSense account, the thing that actually handles the money, is kept completely separate. You'll just set up an Indian AdSense account with your real local address, meaning your PIN and your payments are going to come safely straight to your doorstep. Problem solved. There's just one more setting we need to talk about here. Feature eligibility. Now, this tab asks for phone verification to unlock advanced features. Leave it alone! Seriously, you have to wait until your channel analytics show that your US audience has reached a solid 40 to 50% threshold before you even think about putting your local phone number in there. Just wait for the algorithm to firmly lock in your US audience first. All right, let's hit part 3, algorithm priming, also known as the warm-up phase. This warm-up phase is, for my money, the most fascinating part of the whole strategy. Why? Because you're literally training YouTube to deeply understand your specific niche before you even hit publish on a single video. So here's your chronological roadmap. On day 1, you finally create the channel using that dormant Gmail we talked about. For days 2 through 7, do not upload anything. Instead, act like a super engaged US viewer. Search for successful US channels in your exact niche, subscribe to them, and leave daily likes and comments. Doing this maps your channel's profile directly to those established heavy hitters.
By the time day 8 rolls around and you finally post your first video, YouTube already knows exactly who to show it to. It's the perfect way to bypass that annoying zero view problem. And this brilliantly illustrates just how important priming is. Let's look at Cristiano Ronaldo, literally one of the most famous people on the planet, right? Well, he created his YouTube channel on July 8th, but he intentionally waited all the way until August 21st to post his very first video. It just goes to show that even massive global celebrities with a totally guaranteed audience understand that you absolutely have to prime the algorithm. You got to let the platform categorize your channel before you unleash your content.
Okay, moving to part 4, perfect timing and hitting the US audience clock.
I know there's always a ton of confusion when it comes to converting US Eastern Standard Time to Indian Standard Time, trying to figure out exactly when you should hit publish. But hey, this cheat sheet makes it super simple. Pay close attention here. If you're uploading on weekdays, Monday through Friday, you want to post between 12:30 a.m. and 2:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. I know, it's super late in India, but it perfectly catches that prime US daytime audience. But check out the weekends. You actually want to post way earlier between 7:30 p.m. and 9:30 p.m. IST. And why is that? Well, on weekends, the US audience is home relaxing, browsing their phones way earlier in the day instead of being stuck at a desk working. Hitting these exact windows is absolutely crucial for getting that initial traction.
Finally, part 5, the AI voiceover bonus, crossing the culture gap. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that if you're creating faceless content, your audio is literally everything. A non-Western accent could definitely cause a US audience to click away, no matter how amazing your script is. So AI voiceovers are honestly the perfect solution to bridge that gap. But listen up, because there's a huge trap here: the massive difference between raw and edited AI. If you just type text into a generator, export the raw AI voice, and slap it onto your content, you are running a huge risk of demonetization. YouTube's policies will frequently flag that unedited, robotic-sounding AI as repetitive or low-effort content. So editing that AI voice is absolutely mandatory. I'm talking adding natural pauses, tweaking the pacing, and mixing it with awesome background music and sound effects. It makes it sound human, keeps your viewers hooked, and most importantly, keeps your channel 100% safe for monetization. So here we are. You've got the complete premium playbook right in your hands. You know the Gmail secret to bypass the location filters. You know exactly how to safely optimize your channel's architecture. You totally understand the art of priming the algorithm. You've got the exact time zone conversions for posting, and you know how to safely navigate AI audio. The barriers are completely gone, so the only question left to ask is, what's your brand new US targeted channel going to be about? Get out there, start building, and we'll see you in the next explainer.